how to take existing content and create dynamic, interactive activities from assessments to simulations to games. Let's jump in. In this case, we are generating from existing materials and worksheets, specifically a science lesson found in the Colleague AI library. And when we're in this lesson plan, we can use the chat feature in the sidebar to ask a few questions as it serves as a thought partner. I find that this lesson plan references an online spreadsheet for a biology lab or a simulation. And so I'm thinking this could be a great opportunity to create a live multiplayer activity where students collect real data in the classroom. And this data is displayed in real time through a teacher dashboard. And so we'll start brainstorming ideas with the chat about creating an interactive for this type of simulation. It will give us ideas that we like, and it may give us ideas that we don't like. And we will simply give it feedback as we go. For example, I may say, I like this, but I don't like that. Let's keep X, let's remove Y. And this is important because we're building context with the AI in order to produce the outcome that we want. And truthfully, we can create almost any interactive that we can imagine. Like here's an example of a live game, and here's an example of a test. But building these things generally takes a little bit of prompting. And for this live simulation, once we think we have enough context and the AI is presenting the ideas that we like, we click Generate Interactive. Now, generating from pre-existing materials from within the chat is one way to do this. But if you're using the Generate Interactive tool from your dashboard or homepage, the same principles apply. We write clear, specific, and context-rich instructions to get that high-quality AI output that we're looking for. In fact, I even uploaded a PowerPoint from the curriculum as a reference. And if you have already created strong context inside of another chat, you can easily bring this into your prompt. You can even ask the AI, can you create a prompt for the Generate Interactive tool that will support the goals above? And then you simply copy and paste. You can add special requirements like reading level or English language proficiency, or even an IEP goal. And an important note here is that by selecting worksheet or homework or quiz, the tool will automatically make our interactive submittable. However, if you are generating from the chat like we explored earlier, it's a good idea to specify this if you want your students to submit their work to the Colleague AI classroom. But in either case, it does a pretty good job. It has a lot of the qualities we're looking for, but it's possible it may not be perfect the first time. So we can make edits to what's generated by using the chat or by using edit mode. The chat will support broad structural changes, and edit mode allows us to make precise edits to language and vocabulary. To use edit mode, you simply click edit, and then you select the text you want to change, and then you make those changes, which, by the way, are automatically saved. This is obviously so important. AI-generated content should always be human in and human out. And the AI is just in the middle, helping educators to make things. And while we make things, we evaluate for content errors and misinformation or potential bias. And you can see here that there were a few errors. And in this case, we can see that I iterated a few times and I asked it to correct details, like where I said, this needs a revision. And we can even upload content, like how I uploaded a screenshot from the curriculum as a reference, and I made sure that I was referencing this content correctly. In all of our edits, we should be very specific. Notice, in this case, I'm even providing positive and negative examples, similar to how I would model positive and negative examples to my students. And from these revisions, I get something I'm really excited to share with my students. And I can do this by clicking Publish, and then choosing Assessment, which will be distributed to my specific classes, or by making a responder link, which is open to responses for anyone who has the link. And since my department colleagues are running this lesson next week, we can share this with them too by using the share feature above. This empowers them to view or to edit. And now if you want to share a preview of this interactive to the world, you can modify link access and you can make it viewable to anyone with the link. And on that note, we would love to hear your thoughts in the comments or even see examples of the interactives that you're generating for your students. And for more information on how to share, feel free to watch our video on sharing content, which you can find in the description below.